Kyoto was disappearing into the distance behind us. Every moment brought Hakone closer. We were staying near Lake Ashi, which is served by a number of small railway lines, but Typhoon Hagibis had recently ravaged the area and a lot of the usual transport infrastructure was out of action. We would need to take a bullet train and 2 buses before arriving at our hotel.
The journey continues.
On arrival, we were greeted with a traditional Japanese sweet and a cup of green tea. I love a green tea, but I'm not going to lie, the sweet wasn't to my taste. And since Becky wasn't having any of it, I had to polish off 2 of them. So we are here at our ryokan hotel. We are here at our hotel. Kita no Kaze Saru. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but let me give you the tour. Hello. Go that way.
You're a mile.
We've got some traditional Japanese robes here, and there's some more bits and bobs down here that we can wear. Toilet, obviously, complete with all the bells and whistles we've come to know and love in Japanese toilets. Bidet, etc. Bidet to you, sir. We have in here the room with the tatami mats for the floor. We have to take our little slippers off here.
If you want anything else, more cushions to sit on.
So you can set up your traditional Japanese bedding should you so desire in here. Nice TV. Got our little dining table there. We've got some complimentary drinks in here. And some green tea, some water. I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to find out though. Oh, it's a little tea set. And we have our balcony. Not the most luxurious view, truth be told, but it's fine. Nice little spot to sit out. Here's our private onsen. Nice thermal water. And there's the shower. So of course we can drag this across when we need a bit of privacy. My feet will get soaked if I walk through there, so let's take the long way. While we're walking, you can marvel at my lovely gown here. Now, the bedroom. And this, as they say, is where the magic happens. And just a simple washroom in here. So, is there anything here? Oh yeah, you got your freebies. Absolute necessity, you understand. Body sponge, etc. And again, there's our little onsen. Our plan for the afternoon was to enjoy a ride on Lake Ashi aboard the famous pirate ship that cruises the lake several times a day, but we cut it very close. Hopefully we may have made it. I think we might be in the nick of time. It's still there. We arrived with only minutes to spare. I'd hoped to see Mount Fuji, Japan's tallest peak, from the lake. The volcano is often shrouded in fog and difficult to see, but I'd read that November, when we were visiting, was one of the best times of year to see it. Standing on the deck, however, I stared in the right direction and saw nothing. So I don't pretend to be an expert on the whereabouts of Mount Fuji, but my sleuthing on Google Maps suggests to me that it is somewhere over there. Now, it should, on clear days, be visible from Lake Ashi, which is where we are presently, but we cannot see it today. That was until the ship's final port of call before returning to where we boarded. Out of the mist, the mountain emerged. There she is, Mount Fuji. See this little peak right here, sticking out? That's her. So glad I got to see that. Mount Fuji. Her head stuck in the clouds all the way over there in the distance. That was pretty neat. I'd recommend that, not only for the dramatic views of Mount Fuji, which I was actually able to enjoy in the end, but also because it's just darn good fun, and it's included in the Hakone free pass if you end up getting one. Back at our hotel, we took advantage of some of the complimentary drinks available to guests. Before dinner, there was just enough time for a spot of martial arts.
Yeah! You're shit!
And of course, I couldn't face a meal without a dip in our private onsen. Dinner was served in a dining room where every party had their own private space.
We've got our own little private bed. So we don't serve anybody else. Nobody else serves us.
At the table, course after course was brought before us.
This is a carrot wasabi buckwheat soup.
Sushi, soups and sashimi all took their turn upon the stage.
It's like a sort of fish soup. We have giant Japanese prawn here. This is cod, you can see, I think that's fish egg on top. Down here we have flounder. We have a Japanese fish called a soy. And up here was, now what was this one again?
Oh, it's a crab.
Ah, crab. I'm not the funniest. Thank you.
Delicate cuts of beef appeared too. And elegant little desserts. I'll admit it wasn't all to our tastes. There was a little more fish than I normally like, and the cost of a pint made my eyes water. But part of why I came to Japan was to try new things, and I had certainly done that.
We are back in our room. It was a very opulent dinner. I think 12 courses we counted. Some were served together, so, you know, whether they count as separate courses, I don't know. Looking forward to what tomorrow brings. We're on to Tokyo, but for right now, let's enjoy this beautiful, beautiful suite we've got here at this lovely hotel.
The sun rose on a new morning. We'd had our fill of fish, so we skipped breakfast and started the next day luxuriating in the onsen. After checkout, we had to make the bus journey back to the bullet train. Bad timing meant we had half an hour to explore a convenience store.
We've got a few minutes to kill until our next bus back to Odawara Station. One thing I will introduce you to is the fabulous, fabulous food they have here. I think they've got the best food to go in Japan of any convenience stores in the world. We've got curries here, ramen, sandwiches, plus a hot food counter. So, we are all done in Hakone, and now we are heading into Tokyo. It's been lovely to have this time to relax and unwind. Here we go, back onto the Shinkansen, and into the madness once more.
Something about the next part of our trip was filling me with dread, and if my fears proved true, it would derail our whole agenda. I tried repeatedly to make sure everything was confirmed in advance, but had no luck. We headed into Tokyo and hoped for the best. This video was lovingly made just for you. If you appreciate this generous gift and the hard work that went into it, why not like and subscribe? And if you don't appreciate it, you're a terrible person. Bye!